This is Jim Williams with the Hurricane City Tropical Update for June 21st, 7 p.m. Here's the map on the front page of Hurricane City showing two systems in the Atlantic right now. We have Tropical Storm Chris up here in the North Atlantic, which became a hurricane briefly today, the first hurricane of the 2012 Atlantic hurricane season. And I'll get to the details on that in just a minute. We also have a new invest down here in the Yucatan, and this is one we're going to have to watch for the Gulf of Mexico. We'll get to the details on that in just a minute. But we have two systems, and one of them became a hurricane earlier today. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with what was a hurricane earlier today, Hurricane Chris. And here is the map of Hurricane Chris over the sea surface temperatures at Hurricane City, which allows you to zoom in on the current storm and see the sea surface temperatures underneath it. And what we have going on here is the system was over very cool sea surface temperatures today and became a hurricane anyway. Now, this is the track it took something like this, and here's where it is right now. But the system was over 21 to 22 degree Celsius sea surface temperatures, which is right around 70, 71, 72 degrees. So it's pretty amazing that this became a hurricane in temperatures that are that cool. Now, I said in the last update video from a few days ago that if this system did develop and become Chris, that it would not become a hurricane because the sea surface temperatures are too cold. But sure enough, nature never ceases to surprise you with stuff like this. But anyway, it became a hurricane, but now it's weakened back to a tropical storm, and now it's going to head up into these even colder sea surface temperatures, getting wrapped up in an upper level trough here, and these temperatures are in the 60s and 50s. So this will be eventually slung out into the open Atlantic, and we'll be done talking about Tropical Storm Chris. But it did become a hurricane, the first of the 2012 hurricane season. Now here's our invest, and this is just north of the Yucatan Peninsula. Now our current feature is Cancun, Mexico. Cancun's over in here. But the wind barbs, here you have winds out of the southeast around Cancun and out of the northwest over here near Mérida, Mexico. So we have a broad area of circulation right here on the northern coast of the Yucatan. And the early model runs from the LBAR and the BAMM indicate straight north into the Gulf, and that's pretty much what a lot of the global models are indicating is going to happen with this system. But what are the general feeling amongst the global models on this system? Well, here we are zoomed into the Gulf of Mexico. Now there's two camps of models here, really. We have the Canadian model, which has this system going north and then eventually right up near Louisiana and then hanging a hard left-hand turn here towards Texas. And then we have the European model, which is also doing something maybe a little bit further south into central Texas. And then we have the GFS, which is also a pretty good model, has it getting caught in the trough and moving across the state of Florida in a much weaker fashion. Now, if it takes the left-hand turn, it could be a stronger system because high pressure would build to the north here and send it off to the west. If the trough catches this, it would turn over the state of Florida, but it would probably be in a more sheared environment. So that's the thinking of the models. By the way, the NOGAPS also takes it over here, actually in a much weaker state, a little bit further south like this. So that's the model thinking right now, and we'll see. Pay attention to the map on the front page of Hurricane City, because as the next day or two goes by, all the 5 best performing models are going to be on the map, and you'll get a better idea of where this system is going to go. But right now, we have two camps of thinking, and that is one is to the northeast, and the other majority of them are taking it off to the west towards Texas. So we're going to have to watch this closely. Anyway, again, our current feature is Cancun, Mexico, over here in the Yucatan Peninsula. Click that for all the local latest information as the system gets developed, and we'll see what happens as this gets in the Gulf. But anyway, the next named storm will be named Debbie, but right now there is no Debbie out there. It might happen tomorrow or the next day, and we'll have to watch things closely, especially in the northern Gulf of Mexico. That's it for now. I'll be back with another update in a day or two once we have a organized system and we have something to track in the Gulf. That's it for now. Thank you again for visiting Hurricane City.